What is going on, everyone? Back here with another video. Big day today, big day. Today's Monday. Just sold off all my team because MCS Ladders was this weekend. And if you guys did not know, we ended up finishing top 32, which is actually huge. We got 22. We lost to, so we were +8 on the day, and it looked like +9 was going to be the cutoff for top 32. And what pluses mean is your wins minus your losses. So if you're 10-10, you're +0. If you're 20-10, you're +10. So that is the plus minus, and the plus minus for this tournament was gonna look like +9. So I ended up at +8, and I was waiting all day to play, and then we decided to give it a go, and we matched up with Skimbo. And you guys probably know Skimbo, OG in the Madden community. And we lost that game 52-49. And it was one of those games where, I played, perfect defense for 3 downs, and then he just chucked a streak over my... It was just... Oh, my gosh, bro. Did you guys ever have those games where you feel like your opponent should have, 10 points, and then they get 50, just because you, let up stupid one-play touchdowns? Well, that was the kind of game we had there. So, it was definitely not ideal by any means. And, yeah, just... overall, I mean, just unfortunate. So this guy is in bunch tight end here. We're gonna switches, man. Our defense is so freaking good. But yeah, we ended up playing Ticket 52 and then X Compy, who are some of the newer generation players that are really good. But we beat them by 17 and 22. So we really flooded. Went from, because when we lost to Skimble, we were +7. And then we went up to +9, so we finished off at rank 22, which means we move on to Sunday for elimination. So if you don't make top 32 and you made top 544, you got to win 4 games on Saturday to make Sunday. And then if you do win Saturday and you make it to Sunday, there are 64 people, 32 from Saturday and 32 who got top 32. So that brings 64 people. 8 people make the live. So if you do the math, 3 games we got to win to make the live event. And our path is not terrible. We have whoever makes it out as some seed out of day 1 is my first game. And then it's going to end up being TJ or whoever TJ beats. You guys may know TJ, maybe not. He made Madden Bowl last year. He's made events, He's a good player, but yeah, I'm not too worried about TJ, to be honest. I think he's very beatable. He's not one of them ones, You just don't want to match up with one of them ones. You don't want to match up with John. You don't want to match up with Henry. I don't want to match up with Kobo. There's just some people you just don't want to match up with. And TJ, he is not one of them. So I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see if this guy sends a little man blitz. He actually does. Good little blitz off that edge. And yeah, just simple. Very good. Very good. Simple concepts. Easy touchdowns. Right now I have Cam Ward, but I don't know. I'll probably get a new QB. I sold off Bo Nix just because I wasn't keeping the team, but I low-key might just go get him back real quick. Real quick, if you're looking to win more games in Madden 26, you need to check out civil.gg. Here we have full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work and will actually help you win games. We release weekly brand new content to make sure you're always on top of what's trending and what's new to make sure you have everything you need. Over 98% of members have said they have won more games since joining. And right now with code HEX, you can go to the top of the description, click the link, and get everything you need to start winning today. All right, boys. Back to game 2. Yeah, like I was saying, we got random round 1, whoever's going to be. Probably, maybe someone good, maybe not. And then we got TJ round 2, and then it's looking like Astro or My Name J round 3. And both of those players, Astro and My Name J, are both known for the QB speed boost mechanic. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where you have the ball and then you juke and then let go and then your QB just gets outside the pocket. It's one of those super glitchy mechanics, and a lot of people can't move the ball without it. So I'm not trying to say Astro can't, because he definitely will, but Astro does throw you the ball. He will give me 1. I know that. So if we do match up with him in our winning get in, he will give us 1. He will play great defense. But if they do patch that speed boost, man, I really do like our odds to make this live event. That'd be insane. But yeah, also another big news today is we just secured a contract with Civil GG for the remainder of Madden. And yeah, I really am excited. I think you guys are going to love it. If you guys aren't already on civil.g, you guys got to go check it out. I'm going to be posting literally, I already have posted everything. So like the offense and defense you're seeing here is posted, but unlike other ebook websites, we are going to be updating them as we go on. So like I'm going to do a defensive update with all like the coverage shells for like these new meta formations that we're seeing here. And then I'm going to do an offensive update with all the new combos we're doing. So yeah, this is by far the best website, and that is why I signed with them. I had opportunities where I could make my own and do other things, but long term, I mean, Civil has built a fantastic brand with really, really good people around him. You know, we have Serious Madden, we have D-Croft, Civil, all fantastic. They know how to explain things really well. So I just felt like staying with them is going to be the best long-term play for you guys. I feel like you guys will get better content out of Civil GG. So if you guys want to go subscribe right now, code Hexy 30% off. You can get my full offense and defensive scheme. And yeah, so like literally everything I do. Oh, good play by this running back. Okay. And then yeah, we're going to keep updating it. So best deal in Madden, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm excited. Excited to work with Civil. Excited to stay here and, you know, keep grinding and get great content out for you guys. I truly do love all the messages. I've been getting flooded with a bunch of people saying that Vikings has been the best offense they've ever ran, and they're winning so many games and making people rage, and it's amazing to hear, because anyone can say a scheme is good, but until you get those people who actually run it and like it, you know, it feels great knowing that I actually am helping people win more games, you know. 'Cause that's what we're here for. We're here to help people win more games. So there we go. We are now on defense in the nickel 3-3 odd. As you guys can see, I've been running this little shell, and all I'm doing is come out in this cover 3, and I'm actually using the linebacker, or the lineman, but he's Jamal Adams, and we're just doing like a simple shell like this. And the thought is, who is 893? Is that, oh, Allen. Yeah, I gotta change that. Oh, Chuz. Ooh, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah. I didn't have any defense. I actually, like, my brain froze right there. I don't know what happened there. That's my fault, boys. That is my fault. I was, like, trying to explain something and adjust at the same time, and sometimes it doesn't happen. But, yeah, we're going to run, like, a basic cover 3 shell. We're going to, hopefully he blocks his running back. If he blocks his running back, then we just go kind of guard the middle of the field, or X. So, like, right here, slants open, post is open. Actually, okay, he's kind of figuring out our shell. Good on him. Yeah, he's actually frying our man. Like that, I was going to go guard number 81, Moss, but our man got fried so bad by Ibuka to the point where I just literally couldn't. So this is going to be a good game for sure. We're going to have to mix up more shells. I like to do more man-based shells versus trips, but if we do have to run some zone, no worries at all. We're going to look for a flat in, so our first switch is going to be here, and then, oh, he throws right at our player and catches it in traffic. So, you know, what you can do there. But yeah, we've been playing good ball. Ranked is tricky, you know. You only have so many drives, so if you kind of get unlucky here and there, you know, kind of hard to come back from that. But yeah, no, been good. So offense, we are in the Minnesota Vikings offense. We always come out in I-form slot close, put our gadget in at halfback, so we have 3 receivers, and then we sub a running back in at fullback, which gives us our running back. So you have 3 receivers, 1 fullback, running back, and then 1 tight end. That allows you to audible up into our other formations, bunch, spread nasty, the motion wheel. We just have so many good things inside of this playbook. So, yeah, no, absolutely loving Vikings. And there's so much untapped things that I haven't even gotten into yet. So that makes me really excited, is being able to tap into some new things. But yeah, we just got Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is really good. I used him this weekend. Fantastic. I don't do any of that QB juking stuff because I really feel like it's going to get banned, and I don't want to get bad reps. So I didn't ever really get fond with that QB juking. But yeah, we're going to go to one of our base combos, and our first read is this flat. And if they don't have a hard flat, which it didn't look like he did there, we're going to take that flat all day. 8 yards, you can't be mad. Free, easy yards, super easy to read as well. Like that flat, he just doesn't have leverage to get out there. So yeah, never a hard read to make right there. We're going to go up to our next concept, and we might get to the quarter. We're going to see. Yeah, we are. Okay, so overall, Raiders offense, very good because we can run the football, but it's like mainly good because all of our concepts are easy to read. And I feel like easy reading concepts are just the most valuable thing in this game right now. Being able to just not have to make tricky reads all game. And the idea of, sorry, this is a little bit different of a point, but having an offense that people don't see on the daily is so valuable. It is extremely valuable. If you run gun bunch, like, what does it say? Bunch X nasty, right? Like, that's meta. If you run bunch X nasty, people see that all day long. So I'm not going to say it's not going to work, because it might. But people see it all day long. So when people see offenses all day long, they're gonna know what kind of to expect, how to adjust to it. So right there, we ran a slot fade streak, and I know it's a bunch. Like, it's not bunch X nasty, but it has a little bit different spacing to the point where, like, I run that combo short side because that streak and the so the streak and the slot fade will get behind cover 2, and it'll get under cover 3. So 2 really good things. If they're on cover 4, then we just got to make a read over the middle of the field with our post and the end. And yeah, that's just one of my new everything beaters I really do like to call. Great play. I do like running bunch to the short side sometimes. Actually got that kind of from Villain AV, if you guys know who that is. He does a lot of that sometimes. He'll just, do that. So we're in our cover 3 sky here. We're always going to show blitz, and I got to figure out why. Okay, he's going to go, oh, he's going to flip, actually. Interesting. Oop. There we go. Just a bubble. Quick, easy tackle. Okay. This guy's very methodical with the way he plays offense. So we want to make sure we do just kind of shut him down a little bit here. Ooh. I'm gonna not send pressure here. I'm just gonna send 3. Man up that backside guy as well, just to get us a little bit of help, because he hasn't been really going outside. Yeah, look at that. It's more slants and drags. And then right there, I guess the cloud didn't really play anything, but the thought was there for the cloud to help us. So, yeah. All right. Let's go back into just another little base shell. I'm going to shade up and in. Put a hard flat out here as well. Hopefully that just... Ooh. Okay. This guy's doing well. Sometimes you just got to get people to big downs. And that's what we're going to try to do here, is we're going to just try to get this guy to a big down. And that is going to be our goal here. So he's just going to run RPO. RPO, we got to make a tackle. Sometimes our guy comes shooting in. I forgot to actually put in my DN. So we're going to do that after this. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy's annoying to play. Cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Okay. Everyone's manned up. That's impactful. We're going to switch onto this vert hook here on the left, most likely. And then... yeah, we should be good. We got to watch number 11 or 81 over the middle. We're actually going to switch onto this guy. Okay. We had good defense there. I broke a tackle. We're getting into this point now where it is 8-7, right? We get ball at half. So if we can somehow either get a stop here and score, or we can let him score and then we score, we're actually in a really good spot. So what I'm going to do now is get super aggressive with our defense, because I don't want him to be able to clock us. So I would rather clock him. So it's almost like a shell where we're going to get really, really aggressive. And we just want to make him throw underneath and not over top. Or we want him to make him throw over top and not underneath. We don't want him to be able to clock us. So we're just going to put 2 hooks and 2 hard flats and basically make it so if he wants to throw the ball, he has to get it to the 10 or farther. Because if he gets it to inside the 10, then that means... look at that. Look at, I mean, that should have been intentional grounding right there. But if he got it to the 10 or inside, that means he can't really clock us out. But if he gets it to like the 15, now we could get clocked. And getting clocked here would not be very good. Okay, so he's going to run the ball, and we actually get a huge, huge tackle. I'm going to burn a timeout here. This is maybe a bad call. But what we're going to do now is we want to make sure that we have the left guarded, we have the tight end guarded, and the right. So I'm going to go into hot blitz. I'm going to map the whole entire left side of the field. I'm going to drop 2 guys into coverage to help us. I'm going to man up the tight end and then put a cloud. And then I'm just going to try to engage in case he sends out the running back. If he doesn't send out the running back, then perfect, perfect, perfect. And not quite sure what happened there. You guys would have to rewind the video. He was manned up. I don't know how he got burnt on a streak, but we actually had perfect defense on the field for what he had. And it doesn't look like it worked out in our favor, which is unfortunate, but the same principle applied right there. We didn't want to, we didn't want him to be able to clock us. So now we're going to get that last drive before half, which means we're going to get ball after half. And if we clock him out, he won't see the ball. And I think that's very huge and important. So did he? Okay, he didn't catch that. Good. Perfect. So now we're only down 7 points, which means since we did play that super aggressive defense and not allow him to clock us, we now get the ball. We can go down the field, we can score, and then get ball after half, double dipping. You know, it's a concept you hear probably a lot in real life football. It's really risky, though, because since we did let him score and maybe he would have made a mistake or something, now we have to score. Like, if we don't score, we are going to lose. But Madden, thankfully, is a very offensive-focused game, so we should be able to score. And we are a great player, and we have a great scheme, so we should be able to score. All right, he's going to be in this dollar. So versus dollar, I go to my base combo every single time, which is just going to be a tight end streak. Stem up, I curl, flat this B. And our first read is going to be flat, then in, then curl, then post. So flat is, I mean, it's kind of open, but look at that. He just has to make a little user choice. He can either go follow the in or play that curl. That gives us a very easy read. Like, that is not a hard play to read, which I love. I love having easy plays to read. That is the most important thing, in my opinion, in this game, is having plays that just don't take a lot to read. And right here, really good tackle. Maybe we shouldn't have ran the ball, but we also want to make sure he does not get the ball. If we score too quick, we could be cooked. All right, last time we did a right beat or right flooding concept, so now we're going to go to the left. We're going to go a little flat here and just a nice, easy tight end drag, getting you a first down. You can never be mad about that. We had a flat out there to kind of pull the flat. We had the drag coming across in the middle. You know, he's probably expecting us to go a little high because the last time we went high on that play, but this time we're just going to go a little bit low. So now we're going to go into our corner play, which this play is very valuable because if they don't have a hard flat, this Dickerson is going to get open 100% of the time. So if they don't have a hard flat, Dickerson is, yep, look at that. He doesn't have a hard flat. He's open 100% of the time right there, only 2 yards. We probably could have waited for the corner to be open, but I'm not even going to risk it there. So that's my thought, is you don't want to risk things. We kind of got to move a little bit. We're being a little too slow right now with the way we're playing, but it's all right. We're going to burn a timeout here. We have 25 seconds. So now we're in a good spot where we don't have to really worry about the clock, like the clocking wise, we just got to go score. So here we go. We're going to go drive wide corner. I'm thinking tight end. What have we not hit this game? I'm going to go back to our bread and butter, and I feel like this is going to be really good because he's running a stock coverage, and I really feel like he's going to, just let up this in route, which he does, and when he does let up the in route, we actually do get really, really good yards. So right here, I could burn a timeout. I'm going to run the ball once and then burn a timeout, so this might be a bad call. This actually probably is a bad call. I probably should have burned a timeout. It's cool, though. All right. Now we have no timeouts. We got to take end zone shots. It would have been a little bit better if we got 3 or 4 more yards there. Yeah, no, that was definitely a bad decision. We probably should have burned the timeout. Like, looking back, I would burn the timeout there and then just kind of run a hurry up because you don't have to hurry up as far, remember. When you do that, now we have a 2 slant combo, so we're reading that first inside slant and then the backside one. So right there, the first inside slant gets pulled, and we actually, I do exactly what we're not supposed to do. And for some reason, it didn't click in my brain that we didn't have a timeout. And oh my gosh, that's the exact read you want to make on that, is if that guy comes down and inside, you want to throw that backside slant, but you never want to throw before the sticks unless you have a touchdown. So right there, actually, we might have lost the game because we decided not to take that touchdown. He actually let the streak up. I didn't play it though. I didn't throw it, and for some reason, like, it didn't click in my head that we can't throw before the sticks. Like, I knew we had no timeouts, but it didn't click during the play. So with that being said, now we're in a really bad spot because we are down points, and he gets ball after we hopefully score this drive. And if we don't score this drive, the game's over. So simple as that. But yeah, we just gotta now score, and now we have to get a stop because we're not going to be in the driver's seat anymore. Because if we scored there, we would have been tied with ball. Like, that is the driver's seat. But now we're not going to be there. So just a nice, easy return. We like these returns because if they shade up a cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, they're just always going to be open. So yeah, no, really easy passing concept. We like easy concepts. We think that the easier the better, really. Like, you don't want to overcomplicate things. So I'm going to actually stem this up one more time, and we're just going to look flat slant here. So he's running a cover 3 and just happens to get a shed. And it's unfortunate because he left up a wide open touchdown, but couldn't converge on it. And yeah, just didn't work out in our favor. So now it looks like he might go to a man blitz. And versus a man blitz, there's a lot of things we can do. I kind of like this deep crosser play because we're going to look for this quick flat. We're going to look for a streak on Moss. We're going to put a return. And we just overall just got to look for a quick little play. So right here, he does run it. And I get a terrible pass lead. We had the wide open touchdown, but I got a terrible pass lead. And look at that. This is where the learning comes in. And sometimes when you just make mistakes like that, you're going to lose games, man. And it happens. I don't like really posting losses, but I want to show you guys, because the point of this video is to show you guys that, you know, bad things are going to happen in the game. And when they do happen, you just got to realize how to not make those mistakes over and over again. So for us, we had our opponent on a big fourth down. He converged. We didn't score before half. And now we're not looking like we're going to be in a good spot to win the game. And there's no one to blame but ourselves. So we're going to try to engage here. If he sends out his running back, we should get pressure. We don't get pressure. We're going to look for this post, bagged. And he's on a 4th and 6. So now he has an opportunity where he can just kick 3. He's going to kick 3. And us holding him to 3 is actually really huge here, because now if we do go score, we have life. He is not just get 3 and then he like wins the game. So we got to really play smart here. What a terrible sequence of events this game has been. But it happens. You know, you got to come back from it. And ranked games are so short where if you like mess up once, you know, you're kind of cooked. So we messed up twice actually. And yeah, we knew he was going to run man coverage. We called a good man beater. We just didn't get the freeform off. And sometimes when you don't freeform passes like that, you're just not going to get a good pass over top. So it's unfortunate for sure. Once again, no one to blame but ourselves. And yeah, let's just go and try to get a good play. I don't like that combo as much. I did a corner, but I didn't have anything to like pull for the corner. I didn't have like a slot fade. Definitely need a slot fade if we want to run that combo, but we haven't gave him much of this tight flex week. So we want to definitely go over to this real quick. We're going to go corner route, down. And yeah, all right, here we go. Dickerson, we're going to go here, and wow, he almost baited that. But we get a really good catch. He may watch the videos. He may know what's kind of coming. I play a lot of people who actually do watch the videos, but he may just have realized that last time we went to that in the motion where we threw it. So, you know, you just got to know that, ooh, wow, great gap shoot. This guy's really good gap shoots. And the way he's playing defense, he actually is not letting us go deep, which is really smart. I mean, you don't want to give up big plays. Like that's like the number one goal in defense, is just don't give up big plays. And right there, we find the seam. Nice easy dot over the middle of the field. When you run cover 3, the seam is kind of like unpredictable in a way. So yeah, we got to make sure we take advantage of those, and that's kind of why we call that play right there, because if they have a middle third, they have to choose between, you know, the corner, the streak, something like that. And yeah, we got a huge play. We're now down 17-14, so all we got to do now, get a stop here and score, because I feel good in our defense. I feel like we have been playing good defense. We're just not like converging on the way we need to. We got to get a good tackle on kickoff, and that's what I've been struggling with all weekend long is kickoffs. I let up a few kick return touchdowns, a few past the 50. Just too many people are beating me in special teams, and that just can't happen. You know, like that can't happen. So we're just gonna go with a quick little cover 3 back to this, and we just want to get him off the field here. Like that's just our main goal. And I thought my guy was gonna go play that, but he didn't. Because sometimes when you man up the tight end and you send the running back out, shade up. Perfect. All right. When you man up the tight end and send the running back out, the guy might man switch and go play the running back. He didn't there. So, I mean, we just had to be aware of that. And he throws a really bad pass. Really, really bad pass. He actually had that streak over top for a touchdown. He might have just not seen it. So, hey, not going to get mad at all with that. And now we're going to just go and get into a huge, huge, huge 2nd and 10. So right here, we're going to see what he decides to do. Perfect. Post. We had a flat out there. Just don't juke him out. Don't get a first. Don't get a first. Okay. Maybe I need a hard flat there. Yeah, we definitely do need a hard flat. We're going to go kind of same coverage, I think, actually. I do like it. We're just going to put a hard flat now. And he actually runs the ball. Great run call. Great run call. Okay. Him moving here isn't the worst possible spot because if we do get a hold him to 3 or get a stop, he's kind of chewing out the game for us in a way. So that's another way you got to look at it is sometimes people do chew out the game for us, which actually does help us. And he throws it cross body. Really, I did not think he'd be able to get that cross body. I thought my third would kind of go and play it. He didn't. Just kind of good plays, man. I mean, he's like struggling right now to move a little bit, but he's just doing enough. And it's just so frustrating, when they just do just enough. But hey, got to go play better. We made very crucial mistakes this game. And yeah, just got to converge. All right, we're going to think RPO here. Yep, perfect call, perfect tackle. When you know what's coming, it's easy to guard things. Just simple as that. All right, let's go something like this. I'm actually going to send 3 people this play and have a hook on that side. And then just have everyone manned up over here. And click off, tackle, beautiful. Okay, we get into a 3rd and 13. This is a huge, 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 huge down. Got a shade. I'm gonna shade up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, man at the tight end. Perfect, perfect. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna use reporter actually. And wow, dude. I mean, what a guess read by him. What a guess read. Now he has a big choice to make. Does he take 3? Or does he, go for it? It looks like he's going for it. So, just got to have a huge defensive play. I'm going to go with this right. If he runs the ball, he's got it. That's kind of like the mindset I got. We're going to map this tight end here. He ran the ball. Hey, good play by him. It's unfortunate, it's a 50-50. If you want to run the ball on big plays for game, he just trusted his players not to get shedded. We had guys walking free on runs the whole entire game. So, right there, you just got to chalk it up. Good play by him. Nothing much we can really do there. It's unfortunate. But, yeah, just got to try to find a way to win this game here. And, once again, not always pretty, boys. I do love posting wins, but sometimes learning from losses, they're just so much more impactful. I mean, we played great outside of that, one big blunder we had before half, and then we get stopped out of half because we didn't get that free form, and it just little things like that can lose you games, man. And there's nothing much you can really do other than just learn from it. So I definitely recommend watching and learning from losses more than just living in your wins and enjoying the wins. Winning is cool. Winning is great. Everyone loves winning, but it's sometimes you're gonna lose games, man, and you just gotta learn from them. You gotta get better. It's hard and ranked because games are they're just won and lost a little bit. I'm gonna go slot fade. That does really well versus cover 3 right there. If you guys put a streak and a slot fade on the same side, cover 3 doesn't do a fantastic job of guarding it. So yeah, he's just gonna be he just has kind of double or nothings everywhere. He wants us to throw underneath, it looks like. Yeah, just throw underneath. We have our curl. Get out. Okay. Gonna be a 2-minute tricky spot. We got to score. Man, just that blunder before half really costed us the game, man. We had a touchdown. We didn't take it, but got to find ways to fight back. We got into a bunch of fourth downs. We didn't converge on them. And that's the difference between winning and losing a game. So, yeah. Our offense got better. Okay. We're going to go return here. Go for a streak. We have that crosser. Nice. Way to get that ball off. Way to get that ball off, man. Great job, Bo. Great job. And that's why we have Fearless on Bo Nix. If you guys don't know, Bo Nix gets certain abilities for discounted for the next until November 20th. So you have 10 days to use him with discounted abilities. We have Fearless and Pocket Deadeye. Pocket Deadeye does a really good job of just ooh, wow, that was really, really bad defense. I don't know what he did or why he did it, but he had no... Okay, so right there, that play is really good at... interesting. That was really, really bad defense, and I'm confused why he ran it. So I'm going to see if he does it again, but he was running vert hooks on his safeties, and high ball, don't get our feet in bounds. Man, darn. Okay. Yeah, it was like he... okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically it's a good defensive shell if it stopped us, but we had our crosser over top. That play is really good because we have a crosser and then we have that under. Most of the time people don't. High ball. Very good. Okay. Like right there, I don't know why he's not having any deep help over top. He's kind of like playing the sticks, and it's good, but yeah, if he doesn't have a good switch there, we're going to have a touchdown. We go down 24-21, which is impactful because, yeah, we need to get a stop here or we need to get an onside. If we don't get one of them, it's unfortunate, but okay, let's go high kick. Let's go right here. Oh, ball. No way, dude. Do we not even get a... Oh my gosh, man. We don't even get an opportunity to stop him. That's like the worst thing that could have happened is him getting a return on a touchdown. Oh my gosh. They're not even giving us a chance, man. Unfortunate. Gotta fight, man. Gotta fight. Oh. My fault, boys. This game is just, you know, sometimes you're... He's playing... Dude, I just feel like we're playing good enough defense, man. We're just not getting off the field. And then offense, I know we're playing good enough offense. We didn't do it, man. We didn't do it. Good by him, though. This guy, he had a really good game. Got to clap it up for him for sure. Let's go post route here. Stem it down. Go streak. Slot fade. I mean, he's really going to be playing, like, back. So, 3-man shed. I mean, there's nothing we can do there. Yeah, that's just my own line not holding up. Sigh. Unfortunate, boys. Unfortunate. I would have loved an opportunity to stop him before the end of the game here, but didn't get blessed with an onside or even a tackle. So now we're going to need a score and actually get an onside to have a chance, but no, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, these breakdowns. You know, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. Just gonna go running back streak out of the backfield, take our free yards. We're gonna burn a timeout. We're basically in the spot now where it's like, just want to go kick 3, and then if we can somehow manage a way to onside him, then we have to go get a touchdown. But if we can't, you know, no worries at all. He played great. Gotta learn, move on, and get better. You know, it's ranked, so you gotta take it with a grain of salt. It's not like an actual full game, so I mean, dude, his send 3 is literally flying in. I don't want to burn another timeout quite yet, but man, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna go post, streak, slot, fade. Okay, hike the ball. As I showed you guys before. Just really easy to get outside. So we're going to kick a field goal here. It would probably be smart to like go for a touchdown and then kick it, but I'm not really worried. I just want to try to get this game, you know, not over with, but Okay, let's see if we got one. See if we got one in us. Just never had a chance, man. Never had a chance. All right, come on. GG's to my op, man. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, wasn't a win, but honestly, these videos can be more informational than beating up 5 people a game, you know, by a blowout. I mean, we had 80% passer completion. We played great. We just didn't converge on those big plays we needed to make. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see y'all boys in the next one. If you made it to the end, type hex down below. Peace out.